Hi, Jill. I don't know if you can hear me. This is Edie, but I need access to share my screen. Good afternoon, everyone. Jill, if you can hear me, if you could give me access to share my screen, that would be great. I'm waiting. I don't know if Jill's there. I need to share my screen. Is anybody in the office with her or?
I'm not. I don't know if anybody else is.
Hmm, okay. Well, for those open, hi Jill.
Hello.
Can you please give me access to share my screen?
Yeah, what do I do? Share screen. Multiple participants. Nope, not at the same time. Maybe.
If you go into my account where it says Edie Big, right click, and you should have a feature there that allows me to share my screen.
Oh, there we go. Stop video chat spotlight. I gotta make host.
Yeah,
All right,
thank you.
see if I got it. Did that work? Oh, yep, your
Yeah,
host.
that works.
Okay. We are not seeing. Oh, there it is. Yay. All right, good job. Thanks. I'm gonna
Okay,
mute
so
myself now.
everybody just needs to, if they could please, put your chat box, open it, and let it see to the right of your screen. Okay, well, I'm going to go for time purposes. I'll let it go for like one more minute or a few more minutes to get everybody logged in. So before I begin, I did drop off some really cool stuff in your boxes yesterday. So you guys have some pens and notepads and some other things. I apologize for not having given you all that stuff earlier, but with COVID, it's been quite challenging. So I hope you enjoy that. So before we commence our meeting today, I want you to pay attention in your chat box. I gave you a couple housekeeping items. And the first one on top is your sign up link for Qualia Connect if you haven't already signed up to create an account. So you can copy and paste that into your URL. And also to let you know that with Qualia Connect, it only works on two browsers. That is Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge. And also, you need to make sure so you get the invites if you don't want to sign up now for Qualia Connect and set up your own account, when we open an escrow for you, you'll get an email notification and it'll guide you through that process. But in order for you to get the emails from us and from Qualia Connect, there's a little note in there that states notifications at qualia.com. You need to add us to your whitelist in your email. I will be following up after the presentation. I'll be sending Jill a PDF that's going to highlight everything we've discussed in our training today. And it's a great reference tool for you as well. And all this information is also in there. So I'm going to go ahead and begin. And so basically, what I just discussed here we're gonna just go over it real quick. What is Qualia Connect? It is a digital platform that a lot of title agencies work with as opposed to major underwriters. Major underwriters being Chicago Title, First American, Old Republic, Stewart, just to name four of them. We underwrite for all four of those. What is the benefit of being a title agency and being able to underwrite for various title companies? Bottom line, we can shop rate. And that's a savings to your buyers and your sellers for their lender policy and for their homeowners policy. So that's one advantage of working with an agency. But as it relates to Qualia Connect today, this is a seamless online living in the cloud type software. And what it allows you to do is track your escrow in real time 24/7, either in a desktop application or via an iPhone or Android app. You simply just go to your iPhone or Android and look up Qualia Connect and download the app. So it really allows you to get instant quotes. Like I said, real-time progress updates, seamless communication for all parties that you're representing, as well as your settlement agency being us, so that you can keep up on communication. I think that's pivotal in our industry. Communication is so very important for both the buyers and the sellers, as well as you guys. You always are wanting to know what's going on in the process of your escrow. This vehicle allows you to do that. One of the greatest benefits that I love about Qualia Connect is that a lot of times we see buyers and sellers come tax time next year, that's a lot of paperwork they receive. They want to go back and have that information readily available for their CPA. Well, their documents live in Qualia Connect indefinitely. So when we send them an invite to connect to Qualia, which is automatically that we do for all of our customers, once they've set up their account and gone through it, they can refer back to their documents, download it to their own drive, and send it right off to their CPA. So I think that's a great feature. Here is the kind of, again, the discussion we just had about the Qualia app. And again, here is some notes. Again, you're going to be receiving a copy of this presentation here in a PDF form about the housekeeping items we discussed prior to launching. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this and get into the actual live Qualia Connect platform. So as we begin, Once you have signed up for Qualia Connect, you're going to go ahead and you're going to select, fill out all the fields. It's pretty self-explanatory to sign up for a Qualia Connect account. And once you've signed up for Qualia and you have a first escrow with land title, this is the first page you would see. And it lists all your orders. Now, here's some good news. If you have another title agency that is subscribed to Qualia Connect and they use them as their digital platform, you will be able to see all of your orders for all title companies, title agencies that subscribe to Qualia. So that's really a nice feature. So that's the reason when you set up your account and you put an email address in there, it's very, very important that you recognize that that email is what we call static, meaning you can't go back in and change that email. It can be done, but you need to notify me directly or your escrow officer, and they'll get back to me. Qualia actually has to change that email themselves because it affects all the different title settlement agencies. So it's really important when you set up your account that you put in the correct email address. Make sure it's correct. But if it's not and you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Just give me a holler out, and I can go in and contact Qualia and get that changed for you. So again, this is the first page you'll come to. We're going to see here in this page, we're going to have Qualia, we're going to have orders, reports, manage, and then your name over here. And you're going to see a little drop down menu. You hit this little drop down menu and it's going to take you to your settings. This is the most important element that you need to go to first after signing into Qualia. And you're going to understand that as I go through it. So you're going to go ahead and select settings there. And here is your account. Here's the email address. Here is your name. You can edit this information and you'll see the little lock there. That means you can't change that email. But here you can update your first, last name, your job titles, your contact information, and then you hit save. You can upload a picture of yourself if you would like here by just uploading a picture, and it will take you right to where your photos are. Then your organization, this is where you're going to put Windermere Real Estate. And then you're going to have all the notifications. This is the most important element with Qualia Connect. And the reason for that is if you ever have done business with us already on this new platform, some of the most common complaints I get about Qualia Connect is that they say, I'm getting a lot of emails and it's just too much. Where this is where you can control what notifications you want to receive via email, or have it just be, or you have options, email, application, which is in Qualia Connect, or no notifications. So you would just, let me go back there. To update your notifications, you hit edit. And you can go down one by one and set those notifications how you like to personally do business. I have found some realtors have assistants, and I'm going to instruct you on how we can go about getting, if you have a title, an escrow admin on your behalf, or you work in a team and you have a processor that handles everything on your behalf, there's a way for us to set them up in Qualia when you place an order with us, and they can receive all the notifications for your transactions. And then if that were the case, you would just simply hit no notification if they're going to be handling everything on your behalf. If that's not your situation, here it really allows you to customize here what you want to receive, both email and app, meaning the Qualia Connect app, or just have it live inside the app, or if you don't want any notifications at all. So it's pretty self-explanatory here. I do encourage a lot of the brokers like to attend their sign-offs with their clients. If that's the way you like to do business, then most definitely you would want to hit email and app on the closing scheduled. If you want, want to know if your order's been accepted, then you would hit email and app. But it's really customizable, and I really encourage you to go through this and really set your notifications up properly as to how you like to do business. Once you've done that, you're just simply going to hit save. Then you have preferred settlement agencies. If you hit the edit button, it allows you to, a list will populate on what offices, excuse me, that you would like, or branches with land title and escrow you like to do business with. You can select more than one or just one. So maybe you want to hit all of the offices for Skagit that we deal with, and then it saves that automatically, and then you would hit save. If you have another title settlement agency that works with Qualia Connect, like Guardian, they also have Qualia Connect. Their list will also populate, so you can customize that as well. You will always want to enable the two-factor authentication, and what that does is when you sign into your Qualia Connect account, it's going to text you on your cell phone a 6-digit code that you will have to enter to get in to the Qualia Connect platform. Please, please, please enable that. Very important. We're having a lot of ransomware attacks, a lot of cyber attacks. So this just helps put another layer of security. Excuse me. Over here is where you can change your password to in this field. So that's about it on the settings. To get out of this area, just go ahead back to your Qualia and it will take you right to the very beginning. So this is the first screen you'll see, and it will list all of your property address, all your escrows right here. And then there's two little buttons up here. One is get a quote and one is to place an order. On the get a quote, there are some hiccups in this feature that is coming from Qualia, and so we encourage our clients that like to do business with land title and escrow to go to our website and go into our get a quote right here, and it allows you to get an instant quote here, or you can log in and get your own seller net sheets, loan estimate quotes that you can send to your parties as well. So we're encouraging this app over the get a quote until we feel confident the quality on the back end has worked out some kinks that we've discovered. Also, on the place the order, this is where you can go right in and place an order with land title and escrow. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You just fill out the appropriate fields. And when you get into the settlement agency and you hit your drop down, you will see Burlington. Actually, when I go back in here, for some reason it did not populate. Maybe perhaps because I didn't. Oh, it did. Okay. Sorry. The settlement agent normally populates, but for some reason it's not, and I apologize for that. Oh, maybe it's because you have to put in an address. That's probably why. Excuse me. And then it populates which one's going to be down, and it says right here your preferred. So you would hit preferred, and then you just continue on with the placing a title order, and it gives you the purchase price, loan amount. They're optional. You can upload your purchase and sell agreement right here in uploading a file. Here to the next screen, you're going to add your contacts for the order, your listing, your sellers or your buyers. And then the message, this is where you can send us a personal message, any other notes as it relates to this order that you'd like to place with us. Also, this is a great opportunity if you have an escrow assistant to put in their contact information along with their email and let us know that they will be added to this escrow. And then we will add them internally to make sure that they get all of the updates and an invite to Qualia Connect to act on your behalf. If you'd like to learn more about that, I'd be more than happy to talk to you one-on-one with that. But that is what this is for, or any other kind of pertinent information you want to provide. And so once you finish that and you've gone through all of that information, you just hit submit and it goes right into the branch manager at that specific office. For example, Stanwood Brandy would receive that. To actually enter the escrow itself, you'll see how these highlight. You just double click, and this is the screen you're going to see. And this kind of gives you an overview here. Can you guys see that okay? That screen, is it big enough for you all? All right. So here you see overview, and up here you see where it's kind of active, the screen. This is showing you where it's at in the escrow process. This example is I am Peggy Sue Real Estate, and I am tracking my listing, and it gives you 4 little boxes here that you can preview what's going on. You can see the summary of the escrow, all the parties that are involved in the specific transaction. And over here, it kind of lists, you'll see little locks and conversation buttons. Well, my client, as the seller, Luke Lynn, is my client, and I can actually just send him a message right off of here or in my inbox, and I'll show you that. But that's what these, it's like little shortcuts to send messages to. And then you have all the activities that have happened on the file. You can review here in a snapshot view. And any conversations that have occurred will also be noted here. And you can also just click here and it takes you to your inbox, or you can go to your inbox here and it shows the same thing. To start a conversation, you just simply click the button, and then it'll drop down all the individuals that you can have a conversation with during this escrow. Going back to overview, it's the same thing here. You can hit view inbox and it takes you right there. It's just a shortcut. So the next tab is tasks. These are all the tasks that we're going to be sending to you to complete. And you would just simply look at all your tasks and add commissions or whatever the tasks we're asking of you, and you just completely fill it out and then submit. So that's where your tasks live. Documents, once we have uploaded your title commitment and a copy of earnest monies, this is where that would live, is right here in your documents. And you just can simply click it on and a PDF will appear. This is a test, so it's not going to show you one. But this is how you can receive all of your documents. Here you can download them or you can share them with someone else if you'd like. The last tab is your activities, and it just logs all the activities that are going on in the file. And that's basically Qualia Connect. So this interface really mirrors the same thing your buyers and your sellers are going to see. So real quickly, I want to show you what that screen looks like for them. Here you see my seller, Luke Lynn. This is what his screen looks like. Excuse me for 1 second. I apologize, I have a tickle in my throat. As you can see, his interface is identical to yours. The only difference here is the tasks that we ask them to complete. And so this is what it looks like on their interface. They also have an inbox where they can communicate to you as well. Documents, this is where their documents will live. And then the last tab there for them is we gave them a nice little learning tab, which little shortcuts on giving them education on what is homeowners insurance, getting, the most out of their title insurance. Just some helpful little articles that kind of walk them through, what is title insurance, homeowners insurance, what to expect during the closing, what are closing costs. So this is a really nice educational platform. And then the last is their activities. So that is primarily Qualia Connect. It's a super user friendly platform. It's not complicated. So at this point, I'm going to go back and show you again what your screen looks like as a listing agent and open it up to any questions anybody has. And so, what questions, if any, does anybody have for me?
I have one for you, Edie.
Okay.
We we historically don't do our own commission disbursements, and every file I have is giving me a request for commission disbursement, and our admin people do that for us.
Okay.
How would you like that handled? Do we just continue to send that via email like we have been, or do we need to give our admin person access in here, or what? If you get it via email, is it going to be put in there by your people?
Yes. So that's a great question. Thank you for asking that. We've done it a couple different ways. Some of my Windermere offices in Oak Harbor, they have an admin, and we've actually set up an admin account for them so they can handle that for the brokers, for the disbursements and the commissions. And so they can go in and see everybody's who's signed up with Qualia Connect, of course. They can work off Qualia Connect. Um, Also, I want to make sure everybody understands that this is not mandatory. You do not have to utilize this platform to do business with us um, at all. We can simply do business with you via email and phone call if that's how you like to do business. This is not mandatory. So it really depends on your infrastructure of your business, the managing broker and the broker owner, how you guys want to facilitate your disbursements. If you want to just do business as usual, then just go ahead and email us that.
Edie, I have a question.
Okay, Cindy?
I believe that Derek at the Stanwood office told me that he set up an account at Qualia for me. Should I just contact him and see if he has more information for me, or should I just go ahead and set up a new account?
Very good question. Well, if he said that he set that up for you, I think what he means is that he sent you an email to invite to get you on board to Qualia. There's a difference because he's not going to know your password. So, did you ever get an email from us inviting you to connect to Qualia?
Most likely.
Well, I'll tell you
So,
what. If you do you have a current transaction with us currently that's open?
yes, yes.
Well, then I will make special note of that. I will go in and resend your invite to connect. And then you just completely finish the connect all the fields and you'll set your password and then you'll be in.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Yeah, it's super easy. So I will make a note of that right now. When we get off, I'll probably just go into your transaction and do that for them.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, Cindy, what's your last name?
Thompson.
Okay.
And you see how Cindy is spelled. It's
I
unique.
do. Cyndy.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'll make sure that happens right when we get off the phone.
So I have a question.
Okay.
This is Ida Bearden here. Question is, okay, our admin is really busy. Our office is really busy, and both of them handle a lot. Is there a way to do this where we would still do the commission disbursement the normal way, where our admin would just go ahead, but then still use the rest of the platform?
Yes, absolutely.
So you can still go in, set it up, do everything, and then just when the commission disbursement would be sent, I mean, is there a way to make a note when you set up your account that instead of like myself doing it, that it goes to the admin and she just emails it right to Land or wherever else we're doing business? So how does that work?
Okay, well, first of all, when I went over, did you see the part when I said place an order up here?
Yep.
So in this message box, this is a great opportunity to say, please, for disbursement of commission check, please send to my admin at Windermere and
Okay.
give us that contact information. So
Right.
that way they know. But I'm pretty sure Brandy and Derek already know how you guys operate and how you guys like. Normally everybody follows the same protocol based on how the brokerage is handled on commissions. And so I'm pretty familiar, I'm pretty sure they kind of already know your protocol, but if that's changed, and if we want to onboard the admins there and get them a Qualia Connect account where we can internally add everybody that's in Qualia Connect, um, so that they can get disbursement checks or gauge the escrows, we can do it that way. But to be honest with you, I have found one of the best practices is to keep things as business as usual.
Yep.
So that there's no disruption, because you're so right, where admins, they're multitaskers
Oh,
and they have a
constant.
lot on
Yep.
their plate, and
Yep.
there's a lot of ebb and flow. So I
Yeah.
don't really want to come in and disrupt that. So
Okay.
know,
Thank
I
you.
think you already know that. You're welcome, Ida. What other
I have a,
questions?
oh, sorry.
Okay.
So this is kind of a question for Jill too, maybe, but we have to put all of our like emails and stuff in transaction desk now. Does this transfer over to that? Like
No.
any
No,
messaging and
no, they'll be totally unrelated. But if you write
okay.
an email in your normal email
Yeah.
to Land escrow title, that would be residing in your Outlook, so that we could transfer it from there instead.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job. Thanks.
Thanks.
I just noticed here, this is where you would see all your closed transactions here. You see these little buttons up here. So once these open files, well, in all the orders become closed, that's where they're going to be. They're going to live under closed. I forgot to show you that. Sorry about that. Are you guys familiar with title capture on getting quotes for your clients? Do you guys have any questions about that on our website right here? I'm finding more people that I talk to, they didn't even know that this existed on our website. And once brokers log in and register for it, it's super easy right in here. And I can also do it on your behalf. They love sending out their own seller net sheets, or even lenders love loan estimate quotes. So don't forget about that feature. It's really nice. And we're going to be having a new website launch that I'm excited about. It'll probably launch mid-September, and there's going to be videos and educational collateral for all your clients on what is escrow and the escrow process, and PDFs you can download to put in your listing presentations. It's going to be awesome. So I will let you guys know when that comes live. I'm excited. Any other questions for me regarding Qualia Connect? Well, okay, I'm going to follow up, like I said, with Jill and send her a PDF today of everything that I discussed with and presented in this presentation. and I'm sure she'll disperse it out. And if you ever just need one-on-one more training, or you get stuck, or you need help, please feel free. Please feel free and reach out to me. I'm going to go ahead and put in my email there in the chat box. And you can just contact me directly.
I think it's ltco.com, everybody, so don't write that down wrong.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we all got your card. You put it in your our boxes too, so that's good. Yeah, add it to your contact list. We're gonna be bugging her a lot.
There you go. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you for coming today and learning a little bit more about Qualia Connect. And I look forward to forging closer relationships with each and every one of you. Thank you.
And I did record all this, so if anybody wants to watch it again, I know I got an email from one that got cut out, I think Tamara, but I'll be sending out to everybody else along with the PDF. So thank you, Edie, for taking the time. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.